Hunter Biden headed back to court today where he was expected to plead guilty to tax evasion charges as well as admit to a gun charge. But things did not go as planned and the president's son ended up pleading not guilty.
Looks like we finally found Hunter. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and also share so everybody can enjoy it together. Now let's get right into this. So Hunter was just supposed to go to court for a quick little plea deal, quick little plea agreement, be in and out like a stick up, no pun intended, and then that would have been the end of it. And hold on, before we even get into that, did you see that he arrived by motorcade? And this is the Secret Service protecting him. For one, what does he need Secret Service protection for? And secondly, I thought Karine Jean-Pierre, the wonderful White House secretary, said this.
Hunter Biden is a private citizen, and this was a personal matter for him.
So hold on, if he's a private citizen, who's paying for this? So that's taxpayer dollars last time I checked to have Secret Service protection. So he comes with this whole motorcade like he's John Travolta or something like that. So what's really going on?
This really came down to one issue and one issue above all others, and that is that Hunter Biden was agreeing to plead guilty to these tax charges and agreeing to this diversion agreement on the gun charge because he believed that he was going to walk away from this with immunity.
So Hunter and the attorneys thought that they were real slick, that they were going to go before this judge, have her like, hey, let's agree to this plea deal real quick, and we're going to be in and out, and that's it. We'll wash our hands with it. But the attorneys wanted to ask the judge, hey, can we have future immunity, meaning anything else coming up in the future, he will be immune from. So instantly the judge is scratching her head like, hold on, what are you talking about? Are you referring to this? The Justice Department considers CEFC China Energy a foreign principal for the purposes of Foreign Agents Registration Act. So long story short, that would be a FARA violation. He needs to register as a foreign agent conducting all these business deals all over in Europe and Russia, China, all of these places. He needs to register as FARA, as an agent, which he did not do. So they thought that they could slip this in because that wasn't inside the plea deal. So they just wanted to say anything future. And remember, all this testimony and all that is happening after, before this letter was given to Congress that's showing the $5 million bribery scheme. Before all that, this plea deal was already done. So I'm going to have to give the judge a hand on this one. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Why do you think the attorneys are trying to say, let's make him immune from anything in the future? So the judge sniffed this out immediately, and now that plea deal is just going to be completely eviscerated. Now you're going to have a trial date, and all of this other stuff can be entered in. Man, heads are going to roll with this whole situation. They thought they were just going to go in there, agree to this plea, and that was going to be the end of it. And this judge had more things in mind. So tell me what you guys feel about this situation. Is Hunter going to have to finally answer for all of this stuff? Because mind you, they were trying to sweep the little gun charge underneath the rug. That is a felony, lying on a federal form to buy a firearm, period. All of us have to be held to the same standards, right? Haven't they been preaching nobody's above the law? So how does this big time felony get brushed underneath the rug and we'll do the misdemeanors with these little tax charges? Nah, it doesn't work like that. He needs to be held as the same thing for me, you, anybody else would have to pay for committing a felony. But somehow, when you're Hunter, things tend to be slightly different.
And he's a grown man. He is the smartest man I know.
You guys tell me what's going to happen. Is anything ever going to come of this? Is he ever going to do any kind of time? Or at the end of the day, he's just going to skate on through. They're going to give him another plea deal and it will be a slap on the wrist. Let me know what you guys feel about all this. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you guys on the next one.